Hello, I'm jury-rigged, and this is the Talos Principle. Wow, that's even worse. That is even worse. Okay, this is the Talos Principle, where I thought I had... Well, it's not that I thought I had. I went to the graphic... No, not the graphics options. Apparently I don't have VSync enabled, so there's the problem right there. I went to motion sickness options, and changed the field of view, and had changed it to cap at 60 FPS, thinking, hey, that'll fix the VSync problems. Apparently I don't have VSync on to begin with, so... Yeah, it looks a lot better for me. I don't know how that looks for you. The videos have been okay, it's just capturing that. That looks a lot nicer, though, now that I have VSync on. Okay, so, Talos Principle, I'm jury-rigged. Last episode, I believe I had recommendations not to just go chasing after the stars arbitrarily. Probably a fair recommendation. Second to that, I have changed the view. Okay, the up and down is weird now. I changed the view, field of view, as you saw, to 90. LB suggested that. It does look a lot better now. And I did something else. What did I do? Oh, I did change my buttons. I now have a secondary fire on my left trigger, main use on my right trigger, and A is my alternate use. I don't know what the differences are for those yet. I know some of them they suggested.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
That's going to be a little difficult. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? Am I obliged to answer that question? No, I don't. I only ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it's a mite odd that that big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb that great big tower in the middle of it all? Oh, these are two very interesting answers. You're testing me, I must resist the tower's temptation, or I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Yeah, I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves, but maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. You really think so? Nope, in fact, I'm all in favor of you poking around up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. I'm not gonna go with that one. I'll go with I will. And I have a couple more things to read. LOL. J.E. Harrison to Nomi. Let me take a drink first. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way, just I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed to the L... and I pointed to EL and said, life finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. Cicero or chatbot? Cicero. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees of the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names? And our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics? What the hell are panegyrics? But that our thoughts run on futurity. Wow. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic, who have sacrificed their lives for its good, expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles, I don't know, might have lived at his ease. So might Jesus Christ, Romans, really? Epaminondas. Jesus. And not to look abroad and among the ancients, for instances, so might I myself. But somehow or other, there clings to our minds a certain prestige of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? A little bit of a yawn and a little tired, we'll admit. It's the middle of Sunday. That tends to happen on Sundays. Had a good game today, though. Jenny77. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Now, Nigel Pajamas. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Jenny77. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Sam Schwartz. Don't be ridiculous. Jenny77. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Vegan Warrior. Haha, troll. Jenny77. I'm not a troll. Vegan Warrior? Yeah, right. Jenny77, is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I respond to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations, and I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I avoided capitalization. Vegan Warrior, what's the capital of France? Jenny77, Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. Nigel Pajamas, what's the capital of Croatia? Jenny77, Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot, lol. I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learned these things in school. It's possible. Maybe. Boop boop. There's a label from One with Faith. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive, that knows no hope, and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it into my heart. They say that Elohim's messengers will come to aid those in need. I say avoid being in need of their help in the first place. From McTinchy. Technically, I wasn't in need of their help. I just didn't know what happened when I wrote something there, and I found out. I want to go right first, because of course I want to do the hard one first. A door too far. takes a long time to cycle that one up. A box. Well, that's... no. Funny, but no. Oh, now you're being assholes. Okay, well, I mean, I know what I need to do, but... at least I think I know what I need to do. Nope, that doesn't work. Can I do this that way? Can I put the box on top of this thing and then put this on top of the box? No. Huh. Where's the box? Box is on it. Still. Okay, this looks much nicer with VSync on. Fortunately, I was blaming that, accusing it not working, and clearly it was fine. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but sure as hell is how I did it. Alright. Not too bad. Let's see if there's any more. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? From Stupendous Man. Relatively recently added to my list. Pretty much everyone so far has been a Duskers player. I think there's maybe one that I don't remember who it was. But I think there's one that wasn't a Duskers player. Well, just because of the positioning, I mean, this has to be right there. There's literally nothing else I can do with it. I don't even see a box. Ah! I'm standing in long enough to interrupt it, apparently. So what can I do here? I mean, there is no box. Am I missing something? I'll go inside and take that out anytime that happens. I get the idea. Can I connect to all of them? I don't think I can. How do you clear it? Ah, right. Okay, well that's not working as planned. But if I do that, yes, there we go. That figured it out. As long as I don't break anything. Anything else here? No. Alright. Even though it's entirely possible, maybe it's not. I thought it was. Well, I guess it actually is entirely possible. I could... It's entirely possible to break this. And I want to know what happens. What happens is now I have to reset. But I still have the piece, so I'm happy with that. If someone told me don't break the puzzles, ooh, a free box. And a computer somewhere very nearby. And some paint. It looks a little different than usual. Attention, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Display reply? Yes. Topic: account certification error. User basic account reply. An account certification program diagnosis has been performed and no errors were reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Delete existing user account. Create new admin account. Email the network administrator. I don't know that I want to do this, but I'm going to do it. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, only persons may sign up to new accounts. Only persons may... Oh yeah, so this is the same thing already. Certification data already exists. Would you like to undertake the certification program again to achieve a preferable outcome? No. I've got two options. I exit and yes. So, I guess yes. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. See? Yep. Further attempts to overwrite certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. Yeah. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, like that of bronze against giant Talos, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs, which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of the dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Arcady Journal 77. Fishy that we just had a comment from Jenny77. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by Project Scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabi team. Look forward to meeting them. And post 437 comments. 12 comments. Cheeseman22, first. And Dragon Fairy. Seriously, Cheeseman? That was the best you could do? For the typo, which TH is capitalized. Cheeseman22, LOL. The Philosopher Queen, a great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. Cheeseman22, at its worst? Come on, it's just a comet. Typo, JSUT. I'm not Stalin. The Infinite Monkey. Stalin was also a troll commenter. And Dragon Fairy, maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. Oh, hey! Lots of things here. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. Many others like me have wondered. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here. Sailor Elm, really? Sure. It seems we are all here at once, and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help. It is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment from samsara. Oh, I can't jump up there. That's disappointing. Deception. Okay. So I guess the first place I need to figure out is here, because clearly I can't break through that just yet. Really? Is he just me, or is this one shorter than the others? Well, I think... Okay, the title of this one is Deception. And while I can certainly open that to get this open, I'm not going to be able to get everything done here. So I think what I need to do is actually go the other way around, which is why there are the lifts. Or maybe not, because I can't do a straight shot through there. But I need to do this. Oh, no. Right. No, I'm good. Oh, that's tricky. hell is happening here? Oh. See? Problem solved. Not too difficult. All things considered. Okay, I'm checking for false walls first, just in case. I kind of wish that I'd done that on the other part of the map that I was curious about. I'm wondering if I need a box over here. Are there multiple boxes, maybe? I don't think there's multiple boxes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over this wall either, but... Okay, there's the computer. Much like the other area, I don't actually see a way... Oh. Okay, there's a ladder to get out. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to get up here and parkour or anything like that. I don't think the game's designed like that. There's certainly nothing to assist me in doing that. Mobile minefield. Oh, hello. Tree. Nothing else. That seems a little fishy, doesn't it? Don't blow me up, please. Keys, fantastic. That's for the one that I'm at right now. Looks like. Okay. And I have no idea how to get inside there. Maybe this is something I figure out later. I don't know. Not exactly sure when I started. But I think if I do section 7, world 7, or whatever, that'll probably be about right. Just have the few left. I didn't even notice that they got dim after you collected all the pieces. 5 more pieces, possibly a star.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Pretty sure that's not how it works. Loading Milton. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete our short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Sure. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. Would you rate its accuracy of the results out of 5? But I'm not given a number 1 through 5. Spoil the survey. I'm sorry to, gave it a 1. I'm sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I'm gonna say it's the truth. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. This is what I'm here for. Or that is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know what you are? Do you even know where you are? Okay. My options are a virtual reality theme park, a fever dream, no. Some mad experiment, maybe. Hell, no. End of the world, maybe. Could be anywhere. Go with could be anywhere. Hi. Yes. You're quite right. Honest, too. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? None of this is real? Well, it's real-ish. I know 2 plus 2 equals 4. I know I exist. I know you exist. I know what center... No, I don't. I know I'm not on Earth. Not necessarily true, either. I mean, I know you exist. I know 2 plus 2 equals 4. I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain of that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from that solitary fact. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive. I feel I'm conscious. Or the same thing that makes you think you are. Well, this one is at least presented to me as a software program that's just meant to have a real language interface. Doesn't necessarily tell me that this thing thinks it's a person. I'm having this conversation with you, or I don't see how I can convince you. Sorry, well. I chose, I'm alive, I feel unconscious. The response is, you may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, you're only words on a screen. But we need to... Oh, really? Okay. But we need to uncover what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. Sorry. Again? Phones make me tear up a little bit sometimes. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session. And I have 3 more files. Athena 9 is the first. She examined the symbol on the fragments she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely, the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so corrupted a nebulous memory, as if from a previous life. The owl was the symbol of... Well, that's a little interesting. Corruption, again. And the goddess, corruption, outside, under the moon, or perhaps in the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards corruption. The fragment ran as their beams converged on AMA. Nadia Sarabi AMA. As one of the founders of the modern sciences of noematics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry, I said science twice. From Nadia. Mixed. On one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Noematics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. That's a little discouraging. Ironically enough. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. Wow. In a sense, it's people like Alexander Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology that's a question, apparently. It doesn't really mark itself. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? No. Technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extend Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Both. And then singularity discussion. Singularity not as the stellar phenomenon, but if you're not familiar with it, singularity is a term basically suggested toward the man-machine interface reaching a point where they are one, where mankind can be digitized and then what? We don't know. I mean, what happens at that point? You know, it's like the upcoming genetic modification debate, because they've made some sudden leaps and bounds in the science in the last couple weeks. Or, well, not leaps and bounds, but revelations, I guess. Developments, whatever. You know, how... When we can digitize a person and implant their consciousness into an artificial body, is there any equality anymore? How can there be equality anymore? From The Singularity is Coming, comment 104, user Alex16. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is what someone might prove, once and for all, or is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? If we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. That's fair. That's very fair. There's a lot about that statement itself that I agree with at a fundamental level, which I think I've already spoken on pretty much, so I'm just going to leave it at that. The comments were in previous episodes, which I suspect everyone has seen. Or I hope everyone has seen if you're watching this one. Not that there's really too much in the way of spoilers in this game so far. I didn't even see the map name, or the puzzle name. But I think I'll figure it out. Not the name necessarily, but the puzzle itself. You're an obvious target. Well, I can't connect those two. That was to actually put it down correctly. Okay. Well, I don't need to keep that open. Wow, I don't think I even noticed that when I came over here. What do we got? Two more? Really? Okay. Okay, let's connect those two. Shit. There's no way. There is no way to get all that. Interesting. I can get this, but did I miss a thing, maybe? No. Alright, so there, I can't put it through there. Which would simplify things so much. There's not a hidden one that I'm missing by not looking up or anything like that. Not that I see. I'm being stupid. Very stupid. Huzzah! Oh, I would be very happy when fall. You know what? I'll be very happy when September shows up. Just September. Although August is cooling down already, which is very nice. I know weather right in the middle of this. It's a kind of partly cloudy day here. I don't even know what it's like outside right now, other than warmer than I'd like. All right. Okay. Phase 2. Okay. So I need to get a blue signal through here. Oh, there's another red one that I need. Better. Okay. So that gives me 2. And this will get me through there, which gets me into here, which means I need to steal that. Oh, that's gonna screw things up. I guess I have to curve it around anyway. Yay! Yeah, see, those kind of have a head. I mean, you know. But there is a very valid question of, if you're not flesh and blood, you know, what am I now? I'm a person now. I'm human. I exist. But as electronic data, what are you? Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and the rewards. You've changed. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. I don't really like that. But then again, I'm not especially religious, so... Are we back on this island? Is this the exact same island, just different set dressing? I mean, I kind of hope it's not, but at the same time, I would excuse them for it being. Just looking for more, insights and such. This is the exact same island. I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, it still might be. I'm not gonna discount it yet, but... I have read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. I think I've found it. Not right now, but, you know, previously. Trapped inside. No. How can I make this work? That's right to begin with. Hitting the wrong button. I should probably change my controls. That is the simple solution, I think. I got a bad feeling if I go down to the water and try to go around, I'm going to have to go all the way around the island. I'm going to do that before I finish the episode. I'm going to do that after I finish these challenges. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. You say harder to reach, I say not that bad. Good puzzles, though. Definitely good puzzles, though. And there's hints now. I mean, come on, that's making it too easy. Alright, well, I've got one there. Not too bad. One more. Hello. Blue screen. Huh.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world.
Interesting. Okay, so that's the edge of the map. That's that message that I cut off once before. Okay. GTA group being active, I guess. Is active a word for it? Two pesky little buzzers. Oh, you guys. Okay, so I have red to begin with. Really no way around that, but I figured that'd probably be the best solution for making sure I can get back in and out. Though I guess I don't have any particular reason to believe that. Where the hell am I supposed to get blue from? Probably not. No. No, there's no way I can do that. obviously this is the one that's the problem. What's with the blue, though? There is nothing blue here. I don't see a sky connector. Unless it's really well hidden. Hello. No, that's a receiver, not a sender. But it's definitely in range, but it's red. But aha! I figured you out. Bam! Fantastic. Love it. Yes, already went around. Alright. That was fun. I do like puzzle games like this. Usually they're a little bit more of a afterthought in a way. But in the particular case of this, because there is a lot more 3D physical to it, It is something you can get into a little bit. Hi, Splash. And that's the other end of the world, so that's going to be all I can do. So, that is all 7 of the first Greek/Roman/whatever worlds, I believe. I don't believe there's I don't believe there's anything left. Did I see that? I don't think I did. I had a full-blown conversation with the entity in the archive today. I can't say it was terribly helpful. Still, perhaps I can charm some information out of it further down the line. I don't see anything else, so I'm heading back to the temple.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries.
Not all.
Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
What about the mysteries here? Which I will check out next time. For now, if you have any comments on the gameplay, my performance, or anything else, do please comment. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.